Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Hey, Rick, I hope you're having a blessed start to your day. Your book is fire, man. Your book is fire. Ricky's book is out, y'all. Let's make we support him. Watch this. Here's the powerful thing. I connect the book to the song by C.C. Winans about the goodness of God. Because, listen, life can be bad. Bad things happen to good people. Life can go bad on you. My good friend Jennifer Jones Austin says, life be lifing, people be peopling, and the math ain't mathin'. Listen, that's what life will do to you, where life just does what life does. The philosopher said life is an endless pain with a painful end, and of course people be people, and people gonna do what people gonna do, and that many times will hurt us, and then the math ain't mathin'. It just doesn't make sense every now and then. But in the midst of the senselessness of it all, in the midst of people doing what people do and lifing on you, God's goodness still shines through. God's goodness overrules the bad that others may do. Here it is. So one Joseph said to his brothers, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. God's goodness shows up when others try to do evil to us, and then God recycles it, repurposes it, and before you know it, what started out bad ends up good. God's goodness shows up in the fact that God has a recipe for your destiny. Here's what the Bible says. All things work together for good to those that love God. Listen, all things ain't good, but God can work them together for good. And when God does that, the good news is God's goodness is going to have the last word. And then finally, I'll put it to you like this. When life goes bad on you, the God who is good to you can then somehow get God's goodness through you into the lives of others. That's what Rickey has done with this powerful book. Rickey went through a devastating time. How horrible and heartbreaking to lose your son to death. But here it is now. God's grace is still showing up through Rickey's grief and blessing so many of us who don't like talking about this subject, and yet God is using this because God's goodness is going to always have the last word. Thank God for the goodness of God. Y'all have a blessed one.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Bounce Dryer Sheets. More freshness, more softness, less static, less wrinkles. Try Bounce. It's the sheet. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Prosecutors and defense attorneys delivered closing arguments on Wednesday in the case of 3 former Memphis police officers who were charged in the January 2023 beating of Tyree Nichols. Demetrius Haley, Justin Smith, and Tadarius Bean were charged on September 12th, 2023 with violating Nichols' civil rights through excessive use of force, unlawful assault, failing to intervene in the assault, and failing to render medical aid. These charges carry a maximum penalty of life in prison if convicted, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Now, the jury is expected to begin deliberations today. In other news, y'all, toilet paper is flying off the shelves, and I admit I'm guilty. I bought me some. Toilet paper shortages in stores across America are giving people nightmarish reminders of the pandemic era. So what is happening, this lack of toilet paper isn't a direct result of a major port strike that started earlier this week. It's because of panic buying. The strike at the ports from Maine to Texas will have absolutely zero impact on the supply of these products. So
yeah, you don't have to buy it.
You don't have to buy like it doesn't come via ship. It's all produced domestically. So we are good on toilet paper, y'all. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more stories and news updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Yes, sir. Tonight, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons
matchup. I'm picking the Buccaneers to win this game. Sorry, Falcon fans. Bucks are for real. Hey, the rest of Rock T NFL picks of the week is going to be later on in the show. Stay tuned for that. And the Los Angeles Lakers, man, they are loving the competition between father and son, LeBron and Bronny at practice, man. Anthony Davis spoke on it.
No one has ever got a chance to play with their son, so, that's, a different level of, joy and, appreciation, you know what I'm saying, for the game. Like, for him to be able to do that and share these moments and coach them.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It must be nice, man, to play with your your son or your daughter, whatever. That's dope. I love it. I can't wait for this season to start in the NBA. It's my quick sports report right there, peoples. Brat got the hot spot coming up next. What you going to be talking about?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Russell Simmons owed $3 million. I got the deets up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, rich homie Quan's cause of death has been revealed. According to the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office, he passed from an accidental drug overdose. Per the report, several drugs were found in his system, including fentanyl, alprazolam, codeine, promethazine, and THC. The report also indicated that the late rapper showed no signs of trauma when his body was found and examined. His death was ruled an accident. R.I.P. to rich homie Quan, man. Moving on, y'all. Russell Simmons owes 3 women a total of $3 million after failing to pay them from previously agreed upon settlements. 3 confessions of judgment were filed Wednesday in New York County Supreme Court. The documents were part of confidential settlement agreements the women entered into with Simmons in November 2023. Simmons agreed to pay each woman substantial sums for claimants' alleged personal, physical injuries, and sickness by October 1st. But according to the documents, he has failed to pay. Simmons pledged to pay $1.265 million each to 2 of the women and $515,000 to another woman. Oh, Lord. Gary, you made a little noise.
Is that why he moved to another country so you don't have to pay it?
No, Gary, he already lived in that country. You know, he into like yoga and serenity and Zen and all that stuff. And I think he already had moved there.
No, he moved there because he was running for them people. You know that's why he moved there.
He was already going back and forth there all the time. He already had a place there, Gary, before.
Well, come on back home and pay them women in, and then, honey, we could talk about it.
Moving on, federal authorities are seeing an uptick in accusers coming forward with more allegations ever since Diddy was thrown in jail. More alleged victims and witnesses are stepping up because they feel less intimidated now that Diddy is behind bars. The accusers are cooperating with federal investigators and providing information about what they know about Diddy's alleged criminal activities. Diddy has denied all the charges against him, and his lawyer says that he will not take a plea bargain. Oh, Lord. All this is wearing me out, y'all. Everybody is in trouble. People keep coming forward with all this stuff, like the past. The goodness.
Yeah, we just can't do these. I don't care what Hugh Hefner and them do. You can't do it.
You okay? Not okay.
Let them, whatever crimes other artists and different icons do and get away with it. You as a black person living in this country, you got to use a certain amount of discretion. You can't do it. You can't assault. You can't party. You can't get nobody, put nothing in nobody. You can't do none of it. None of it.
Nothing.
Leave it at
and
clothes
I got one
burning.
more. Here we go. Last but not least, R. Kelly's daughter, Joanne, will speak out about her disgraced father in a new documentary. The documentary features raw and emotional interviews with Joanne and her siblings, Ja and Kelly, and Robert Kelly Jr., as well as their mother, Drea Kelly. Together, they speak about the dark reality of living in the shadow of one of the most notorious figures in music. In the film, Joanne will share a heartbreaking secret that shattered her childhood and changed her forever. Oh, Lord, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note because it is depressing at this point. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock Tees. No, we don't. Coming up next, we got the news that you absolutely, positively cannot use with Special K. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time for Special K. Got news you positively, absolutely cannot use. Special K, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I'm going to let you know something, boy. Back in the day, before I got married, they used to call me the tugboat. Because every time they see me, I was pulling something. You heard me?
I see you, dog.
Every time they see me, I was pulling something.
I see you, dog.
That's the 90s, man. I swear that's out of the 90s. That's the only time you pull something was in the 90s.
Yes, sir. Wasn't no social media. Wasn't none of that. You had to have talk game.
A receipt and a pencil.
Yes, sir.
You had to have talk game and a pen in your pocket and a little piece of paper.
And wait in the parking lot of the club. You ain't have to go in the club. Just gotta get you coming out.
Now.
Don't you hate when that pen ran out of ink? Didn't work?
I got some of these pickup lines now. We got 2 single ladies in the room, and I want to get y'all honest feedback. We got 2 single ladies in the room. I want to get y'all feedback and let me know if these lines would get you going, get you writing down some numbers and agreeing to some going out and stuff like that. Super Day, give me some appropriate pulling music in the background, please. Thank you, sir. Yep. There you go. That works.
Oh, that's good. Is that the Fuji's version on the record?
No, that's Roberta Flack. I'm old. Yeah. All right, so I'd like to take you to the movies, but they don't let you bring in your own snacks.
Okay, all right.
Are you Australian? Because you meet all my qualifications.
Rocky's joking today.
Yeah. I'm not Abraham, but when are we Lincoln?
I like that.
Your nickname must be Traffic Ticket because you got fine written all over you.
That's from Jerome.
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk behind you because my parents always said to follow my dreams.
Oh, nice. That's nice. That's nice.
How about this one? Okay, so I'm here. What's your next 2 wishes?
Wait a minute, say what?
There you go.
Okay, so I'm here. What's your next 2 wishes? All right, how about this one? This is going a little farther. Do you work at Subway? Because you just gave me a foot long.
All right, what's the next one?
Wait a minute. I don't get that one.
Yeah, I'm going to skip right past that one.
Plimpy.
Is your name Google? Because you're the answer to everything I'm looking for.
That's nice. Now, that's an updated one.
How about this one? Let's make like fabric softener and snuggle.
Hell no.
I would say God bless you, but it looks like he already did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Come on now.
But you got to sit there and wait for her to sneeze.
Are you from the UK? Because I want you, Kay.
Oh, that was bad.
Your daddy must have been a drug dealer because, baby, you are dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a photographer, but I can picture us together.
Hey, man, can you text me all of those?
I said, okay, you need to use some of these. Your daddy must have been a baker because you're a cutie pie. And lastly, I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I'd love to make your bed rock.
Yeah.
I just tell him without children dropping this out my lifestyle. I just tell him but truly, I don't even know if you come without the beginning.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. NBA star Lamar Odom. We haven't heard that name in a while, y'all. But Lamar is still around doing great things, working hard. But now it's being reported, y'all, that Lamar Odom is working very hard, y'all, to stay young. And they're saying that the former NBA star revealed the secret to his flawless skin, y'all. He's using salmon DNA, which everybody's excited. This is the new hot thing that's going on in Beverly Hills. Now, according to TMZ, they're saying that the former Los Angeles Laker, he only pays $3,200 a visit to Dr. Robert Durman in Beverly Hills, who microneedles y'all Rajaran salmon DNA into his face. Isn't that beautiful?
Is
that?
It's
wait, who?
It's salmon sperm, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
But what does it do?
It makes you, Rick, they say it tightens your skin. They say it give you a youthful glow, honey. They're saying, honey, it's straight from the fish's body fluids, and they said everybody in Hollywood is doing it now, and it's only $3,200. So
Noxzema's like $6.
I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, a can of tuna.
Can of
Sorry,
sardines.
be in the mirror talking about sorry, Charlie.
Okay. They said the treatment claims to smooth out your skin. It boasts elasticity, and it have you looking snatched, honey, by the reducing those fine lines and the wrinkles, honey. So this is a good thing. I think more men should do this. I mean, you know, get yourself a younger, more youthful looking stuff and whatever. This is what they're doing. So Lamar is one of the persons that's doing it, and they're saying people are raving this in Hollywood. So, you know, we take all our beauty secrets from Hollywood anyway, don't we? So, you know, with him doing that, honey, congratulations to him. I hope I can get me some and try it out and see if it could release some of my wrinkles and lines.
You need that what Joe Biden got.
I wonder if he's using that. Because he's been looking youthful lately. You got him more youthful.
You just might need to just go get just a lift and then do the chin, Gary. You'll be straight.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, well, if they could do that for the chin, that'd be really good. Because I was looking at a picture the other day, Rick, and I just hate that.
It ain't bad because you know people that can do it. It take like a day.
Yeah, because I don't like my chin. I don't like that
little pelican. Got a little pelican there.
Yeah, I don't like that, honey. That's why you got
it's genetics. It's just the fat distribution.
Is that what it is? Because the way I take pictures, I make sure, honey, I turn my head, to the side where you can't really see it.
No, you can see it.
You can see it.
It's not
Moving
that
on,
bad.
child. Another celebrity damn news. Angelina Jolie, baby, and her rumored boyfriend, British black scholar, y'all, were spotted out, honey, at the premiere of Angela's new film, honey. People talking about it. Now, they're saying that Angelina attended the premiere of her new film, Maria, in New York City on Monday. They said she brought 4 of her children, little Paxton Jolie Pitt, Zahara Marley Jolie, and Maddox Chevin Jolie Pitt. Now, they're saying her other 2 children couldn't make it, but because they were in school in Los Angeles, California. But they're saying, be reported, y'all, that her new man, Akala, who is of black descent, he's a scholar, y'all, who teaches black history at universities around the world, was with her. Now, Akala has been trying to keep a low profile, and they're saying it's not clear whether his black scholar persona is consistent with him dating a white woman. But they're saying that Angelina is real happy now, and I could imagine what is Brad thinking, because, back in the day, though, Brad, he dated, what's her name?
Robin Givens.
Robin, thank you, Brad. Robin Givens and stuff. So,
really?
Robin Givens. Huh? Yeah. So Brad dated her. So, I mean, I guess he wouldn't really be that too angry with Angelina if she's dating a black man now, because they're saying all the world, honey, every woman of all races love the black man. So I guess right now it's the time that Angelina decided that she allegedly would venture out and stuff. So kudos out to Angelina and Akala, y'all. They look like they make a good couple together and stuff. So, love is how y'all said, love is love, and no matter where you get it from, it's definitely still love, y'all. So congratulations to Angelina, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is winter sky. On the high end, you say winter sky, and on the low end, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T, if you would. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, I got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 8669 RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this long, this lid, you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Adonna Michael calling from the SAV Seaport. Wake up, Jania, Jermaine, and Caleb. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Have a good day, y'all.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Shout out Gary with the T, calling from Port Arthur, Texas. PAT in the building. Wake up, wake up, wake up, PA.
I'm calling from the Winfield, Windy City. I want to say wake up, wake up, wake up to my lovely wife. Did they get up and have a blessed day and lovely day at work?
This is Tony calling from Wilmington, North Carolina. Calling to wake up the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Let them know these. Say Gainesville, wake up. Wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brat.
You welcome, Ricky.
Hello.
Ms. White, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Leo Devlin, one of the family counselors.
Okay.
And I was trying to find out in regards to you had just got custody of the nephew there, the boy Eric, correct?
Yeah, I don't have custody of him yet.
Yes, ma'am. But I know that that's something that you were seeking out, correct?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I had spoken with the family and everything, and with the moms, and everybody, and they really want to get that boy back over there to them. And I'm just trying to figure out what you and I need to talk about with me acting as a middleman to make that happen, because they really need that boy needs to be over there. He don't need to be with you because we don't want this to go to court or nothing.
Okay, when did you talk to his mom?
Well, they just contacted me like last week, about a week and a half ago, and they said that. And they said,
from where?
Well, I'm calling from the Atlanta office right now, and I just act as a liaison. Now, because what they saying is that you got the brainwashing the boy and turning them against the parents and everything. And see, that's something that I just don't appreciate, because these young minds are so impressionable, and it's important that he's with a parent that really cares about his well-being.
I'm not brainwashing nobody, but let me tell you what to do. I'll just see you in court. Come to court. We have a court date for January.
See right there.
If you knew that much, I'm sure you know about the court date.
See right there. See that right there. That right there just tells me that your mind just ain't correct.
My mind isn't correct. When a person leaves their child behind, sir, call his mother, and she can tell you what you need to meet.
I'm trying to arrange a meeting with the boy, to talk to the boy. That's why I'm calling you today, to assess the situation, to assess the household in which he's being.
So what do you want to meet with him?
I need to talk with him personally. I don't need you in the room. I don't need you around us.
Okay, that's fine. So where you want to meet?
First off, watch your tone.
Whoever the you is, you better not call my phone no more.
Wait, baby, don't curse me. I ain't even cursed you.
Shut the up, because when you call me with me, I say what the I want to say. Whoever the you is, liaison.
I beat your
bad come to my house.
Why do you have to curse me, baby? Because I'm just trying to.
That's why you called me early in the morning with me.
Baby, I'm just trying to just do what's right for the child.
What you mean?
I ain't gonna be too many more of your bitches either. When there's a good time to sit down.
It ain't a good time. You ain't made me mad. What you can do is hurry up and put a check in his mailbox. Help me take care of that. The good time was in August.
You got a cheap ass phone, baby.
I ain't got no cheap ass phone, bitch. And whoever told you to call me, they should have told you, bitch, that I ain't wrapped real tight neither.
Well, I tell you who told me to call you.
Who told you that? Because I'm fucking them up for playing with me early in the a.m. They already know I ain't to be toyed with. I'm under a whole lot of pressure. Everybody leaving their kids told me. Ain't nobody could assess me. These dumb will tell me I can't get them in school. I can't get them in this program. And you will call me in the a.m. Told you to call me.
What you hollering at me for?
Because you called me with me. Talking about I'm brainwashing them. I'm mad than a mother.
Baby, I love you, baby. Baby, God.
You don't love me. You don't even know me.
I'm the liaison, baby. I'm just trying to be liaisonish.
You trying to be the liaisonish.
Liaisonish.
Where you calling from with your country ass?
Baby, what's going on? It's comedian Roy Wood Jr.
Oh, my God.
Your friend Jamil put us up to prank calling you.
Sir, I am so embarrassed. I ain't really like that, but you was like pissing me off.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Black Tony, where you at, man?
I tell you what, I wish I was down there with you right now. And I don't even get down like that. But
talk to him, John.
I wish I was hanging with you right now. Sorry, right now.
Hey, Black Tony.
The kind of money I have, I'd even hang with J-Line today, son.
What?
I would even hang with J-Line today. That's how.
No. All of this is pure deflection. Tony, I'm the one that got you the job. You got me looking crazy. You ain't been to work in years. You got me looking crazy out there.
He came one day about, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Did not know reflection. This not no reflection. This is, I'm squared out right now, Oja. Cause I'm having to deal with something right now that's psychological or traumatic.
What's the problem?
How you be up, but you can't come to work? You be up at the same time.
Man, it's my folks, man, my family, son, man, my grandma always, she got so much drama, son.
Hey, but what does that have to do with you?
Cause she talking about I got to take my baby uncle. You know my uncle he's 6 now, and she want me to take him to go see his dad. Right. He's in our jail today, and I got to go take him because he out of school.
Where he locked up at?
He was at 40 County.
What time y'all got to be down there?
At 9 o'clock. Well, I got to take him down though to see his daddy, because his daddy, my grandma, I'm talking about his daddy, my God daddy.
How all that? Wait a minute, break that down.
Yeah, my baby uncle, he's 6.
Right.
And his daddy went to high school with me, son. And got my grandmama pregnant.
Me too, man. You got a young uncle. So your uncle's 6?
No, his homeboy got his grandma pregnant.
Yo. And she talking about he my God dad. He ain't none of my God dad, man. He used to be in P class with me, son.
And he clapped your grandmama cheeks.
Yo, and she talking about I gotta respect him. I gotta respect him, but we went to high school together.
Yeah, that Shirley Caesar song with them grandmama songs ain't gonna be the same. Black talk.
It's too much. I gotta go pick him up from jail. She done bonded him up. Now I gotta go pick him up from jail.
That's your homeboy that got your grandma pregnant. That's why your nephew's 6 years old.
My uncle. He ain't my nephew. He my uncle.
Oh, you his nephew.
Yeah, I mean, man. It's
So what grade he was in when he clapped your grandma's cheek?
Nah, he was out of high school. He was like 22.
Yeah, how old your grandmama though?
She like 73, 74, something like that.
No, I thought your great grandmama. Well, your great grandma.
My great grandmama 86, but my grandmama she's 73.
Wait a minute.
And then
how old is your mama?
My mama like 40. My mama like 45.
How old are you?
31.
Y'all
all
Anthony, man. Talk.
right, okay. You smart?
Yes, I am.
What was your GPA in high school?
4.0.
That's smart now.
Yes, I am.
Okay, now spell he.
H-E.
Okay, now spell art.
A-R-T.
Now put them words together. What it spell?
He art.
Who?
He art.
H-E. What's H-E?
He.
Now spell art.
A-R-T.
Now put them words together. What spell?
He art.
Who?
He art. Like you said, put them two words together.
Put them two words together. What it spell?
He art.
If H-E spell he.
Yeah.
And A-R-T spell art.
Okay.
Put them two words together. What it spell?
He art. You said put the two words together. It's he and art. So
now put them together. Like put them. Okay. So what do H-E-A-R-T spell?
He art, man. Why you keep asking me that, bro? It's he art.
Okay.
4.0, man.
I mean,
like, 4.0, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He art.
Okay.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Ricky, this is a very touching moment, and this story kind of saddened my heart. But it's being reported, y'all, that Gabrielle Union was unrecognizable, y'all, at the Burberry Spring Summer 2025 fashion show, honey, at the National Theatre in London, England. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Gabby's glow, honey, but photographers, honey, struggle to recognize the actress, y'all, from the Bring It On. They say, girl, we didn't know who she was. They say event organizers convinced the photographers, y'all, that the woman who stood before them was the American actress. Now, critics said, y'all, that the 52-year-old actress has lost her signature look, but Gabrielle's fans, baby, they said, no, she didn't. They defended her. Now, Gabrielle recently appeared, y'all, at George and Amal Clooney's third annual the Abby's event alongside her wonderful husband, former NBA star Mr. Dwayne Wade, y'all, recently in New York City. They said she wore a beautiful seafoam Versace one-shoulder gown featuring, y'all, cutouts and high-thigh slits that showed off her beautiful long legs. But they say one commenter on X.com said Gabrielle aged like fine wine, but others said, honey, that they noticed, honey, that the difference in her lips and her cheeks. So people are saying, y'all, that Gabrielle is just not the same Gabrielle that they know and stuff. And I mean, celebrities usually, you know, I mean, they usually put on different makeup and stuff, you know, when they go out in the public and what have you. Brat, I heard you exhale, so you don't think so?
I haven't seen her, but I'm sure they knew who she was. Come on now, like I'm sure they knew who she was.
That girl, they didn't know who this girl was. That sounded
a little far-fetched, Gary. I'm sure they knew who she was because when you go down the carpet, they also announce your name. So
yeah, the publicists tell them.
Yeah, so no photographers were questioning who she was. I don't think that's true.
Well, the girls are talking, honey, and they said that they did not know.
What girls, Gary?
All of them, honey. They said, girl, we didn't know who she was, honey. So that's why they talking. But anyway, we love Gabrielle Union. I love her. I love all the movies that she's been in.
After you drag them, you say, "Oh, we love her. We love her."
What a messy,
ain't that bad?
Well, speaking of love, honey, Beyonce's back, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Beyonce insists, honey, that her Act 2 Cowboy Carter album is not a country music album. So they say, why is she competing, honey, in the country music category then at the Grammy Awards? Now, they say, as you all know, that Beyonce is desperate, honey, for that the one Grammy Award that has eluded her for decades. They say she won 32 Grammys, making her the most awarded artist in Grammy history. Now, they say she has only one major award win at the Grammys, Song of the Year for Single Ladies, and they said her awards include, y'all, 21 Grammys in R&B and 3 in that rap category. But Cowboy Carter is expected to earn a nomination for Album of the Year at the 2025 Grammy Awards in Los Angeles in February. But they're saying it's doubtful that she will win, honey, since she has already said that Cowboy Carter is not a country album. They say Beyonce was snubbed, honey, by the Country Music Awards, where she was not nominated in a single category. Now, her album and single, Texas Hold'em, also lost in a whopping 17 categories at the People's Choice Awards, y'all. So this is sad. They say, but this, Brad, I know you're gonna probably agree with me. This is so touching, y'all. They said if Beyonce loses the Grammy for the Album of the Year, they said the loss will likely send her over the edge, honey. They said the Mama 3 doesn't handle rejection very well.
It will not send her over the edge. She don't care. She got so many awards. She ain't tripping off none of that. None of it.
She ain't got that Album of the Year one yet.
That don't matter. You think she's sitting at home crying about it? She not. She is happy at home with her husband and her children and her family.
You think so?
Yeah, I do think so. I know so.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully and prayerfully, y'all, that she gets this, honey. And in my final story, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for the John Amos family, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but actor John Amos from Good Times, his daughter said that she learned about his death through social media like all of us.
That's something.
They say Miss Shannon Amos, she paid tribute to her late father in a video, honey, on Instagram. She showed them two dancing the Luther Vandross song, Dance With My Father, y'all. And she captioned, she said, without words, our family has received the heartbreaking news of my dad, John Allen Amos Jr., and he transitioned, y'all, on August the 21st, y'all. And she said it was very devastating, about it. And she said that, they're talking about the actor's children because, she and her brother allegedly weren't getting along, but they're saying that the actor's children disagreed over his medical care and accused each other of elder abuse, promoting y'all investigation y'all by the authorities. Now the cases were eventually closed due to a lack of evidence, y'all. So let's continue to pray, y'all, for Shannon, because she didn't know how
I just really hate that because
Me too.
but you dislike your sibling to not tell your sibling that that the parent that y'all share has passed away is just absolute garbage. And that and I seen a lot of stuff in death and with family and relatives and all of that stuff. But I ain't never seen nothing like that where you would withhold information that our not your, our father has passed away. That is just absolute dirty and nasty and vile. Any name you could give it, that's wrong. And I don't care what you think of her or whatever, or what you think she did. That's still her dad.
Yeah.
Not just your dad. It's her dad. She deserved to know that he passed away. That's devastating. That's hurtful. That's hurtful to me, and I'm not related to them.
Yeah. So the brother kept it to himself. He had, I guess, like a private funeral and stuff. But nevertheless, honey, at least she's speaking out about it, and and she's still soliciting prayer for the
insult
family,
to the injury. I talk about that in my book. The insult, the injury. He already there, but when somebody stab you in a bullet hole.
Oof.
You understand? I'm telling you, man, that grief process, the grief alone is one thing, man, but some of the stuff that come with the grief that other people do,
right?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so upsetting to hear something like that.
Yes. All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is winter sky. On the high end, you say winter sky, and on the low end, you say beautiful gray. Y'all, that's the color for today.
All right, yeah. Oh man, that's just absolutely upsetting right there. That I don't know if that's a trigger or what. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, okay, so I was online and I saw this, and I have a confession. But first, I'm going to let Brat fill you in on today's topic that we saw on Facebook.
Okay, so there was a post where they were asking, at your age, what is something you still can't do? And some of the answers were, I'm 47 and I still can't snap my fingers. Somebody else said, I'm 30 and I can't find a man. And another person said, I'm 29 and I still can't skate.
I'll be damned. Big shout out to a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Miles College, Eric Lee. I think Eric Lee pledged 88, 89. Eric just texted me and said that he could not skate. He said he couldn't get through. That's like a big brother to me. Somebody I just absolutely love and was nice to me when I was in college. Eric, is people out here really can't skate, Brett? Like for real?
Yeah.
Can you skate?
Not great.
Gary?
Yeah, I can skate. I used to skate when I was younger. I can't skate as good,
y'all
but I
can
can
sit
stay
up
on
here
the
and
floor.
tell me y'all grew up in Chicago and y'all don't hit the rink. I know that's a bad look for Chi-Town. That's
My mama represent for me. She'll tear that thing up now.
Are you still?
Baby, my mama is a skater.
Still, Brett?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Oh my God.
My mama is a skater.
All right, Gary, what at your age, what is it that you still can't do?
I can't maneuver a computer. I still don't know how to use the computer.
It's because you don't practice, Gary.
Yeah, you get too damn frustrated.
You don't practice.
I don't have the patience of Job. I can't sit there and just do all that.
Why you need the patience of Job? You going back to the Bible days.
Because Job was a very patient man, and I just don't have those patience yet. I wish I did, but I still have wonderful coworkers that help me out and stuff and get me through. So
right up, Maria, at what your age, what you still can't do?
I don't really know how to swim. I know how to not drown, but I don't know how to swim. So.
Oh wow, Special K, at your age, what you can't do?
I don't know how to play spades.
Oh,
get out the studio right now, dog.
Right,
I have no idea how to play spades.
Man, I still don't know how to whistle.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't whistle?
No, sir.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know how to whistle, dog. Everybody on the show can whistle.
I'm in here like.
You can't whistle, dog.
I can't whistle,
You
dog.
don't even know how to put your finger on your tongue and like whistle like the coaches do?
No, sir.
I definitely can't do that.
I done tried every kind of whistle. I just can't get it out, dog.
That fingers in your mouth thing, I ain't never knew how to do
So
that.
what's the trick? Do you have to curl your tongue a certain way?
I have no idea how people do that.
I still know how to do it. I ain't done it in a long time.
You perch your lips and blow.
Oh,
no,
wow.
You ain't whistling, you just blow it.
You have to fold your tongue and put your fingers on top of your tongue.
Gary,
So do it again.
Hurt your lips and blow.
Bro, you just blowing.
You spit everywhere.
Ugh.
All right.
What you don't know how to do?
I had to bring my attorney on the phone. I got Ben Crump on the phone. That's my one of the greatest attorneys in America coming to represent me because I know I'm about to get dragged on the internet. I don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and admit. All right, y'all. Ben Crump, what up? Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I'm here to defend you, my brother.
Yeah, and after I say what I can't do, Ben, I'm gonna let you talk and you defend me because I don't want to get kicked out of lose my ghetto pass. I cannot do the line dance, and I don't know how to play cards.
Not one game of cards.
I'm gonna let my attorney speak.
Oh,
Can you play 21?
Well,
you have to talk to Ben.
His admission. He's entered his plea knowingly and voluntarily of his own free will, Black America. So I'm going to make the arguments that you can't condemn this brother because he can't play a game of spades. There is cause and effect, Black America. You see, Rickey Smiley, he grew up in a very Christian household. Mama didn't play that gambling stuff. She ain't let him go through those devil games.
Right.
What about
Secondly,
pity pat?
Rickey Smiley, he's affluent now. Right. He was very poor when he was young. He couldn't afford no cars. They couldn't go risk their money. They had to be able to have dinner. They had to be able to keep a roof over his head. So Ricky and them kept to the basic things, not all this frivolous stuff like playing spades, running a Boston, trying to put the card on your head. He was focused. And then when he got to college, when Rickey Smiley got to college, and all of us heathens would stand up late at night drinking and playing cards till wee hours of the morning, Rickey Smiley was focused on his scholarship. He had a dream. He wanted to be somebody. And so he never got to play spades. He didn't get to pitch tennis. He didn't get to do any of that stuff because he was so focused. So instead of condemning him, Black America, instead of taking his ghetto past back and revoking it, what we really should do is exalt him for being focused on his dream, and look what he has accomplished. He may not be able to play spades, but he sure can tell a good joke.
There you go, Ben. Thank you, Ben.
I got a question. For Ben
Talk
Crump.
to my attorney.
Mr. Crump, so while you guys were playing cards and he was focused on his grades, he was still in FOM math.
Hey, again, that is another reason to champion him because he overcame all his shortcomings. He never made excuses. He didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth like all of us. But look at where Rickey Smiley at now. The voice of Black America. He got all kind of comedy specials. I mean, you cannot condemn Rickey Smiley just because he can't play a game of spades. Don't pick him at the top.
But then he got all that because he in the Illuminati.
Yeah.
What?
He in the Illuminati, Ben. That's how he got all that.
Really?
That's what the internet said.
But he was also in the classroom with the flat crayons.
Yes, Lord.
Ben, don't you laugh, Ben.
Them rectangle crayons.
Hey, Ben.
Come on, 8 to a box.
Yeah, but Attorney Crump, can he count these things?
Ben, they say he's still right with the fat pencils.
I tell you, Ricky got his degree. It is certified. He got his college degree. He's an educated man. And Rickey Smiley is not focused on playing spades anymore. He said there's some things he's just not going to be able to do. He's thrown himself on the mercy of the court, Black America. He asked that you would consider all his good deeds.
Yes.
Don't consider his shortcomings. Let's don't put a man down. Let's lift this man up for what he can do. Now, if you're a certified spade player, just don't pick Rickey Smiley as your partner. He's already told you he don't know how to count books. He already told you that he might renege. He already told you that he's never played the game. So don't pick Rickey Smiley. This Negro can't play spades. I know it sounds like a hot forward, but he can do many other things. So that's what I'm saying, Black America. Hey, you gotta cheer for Rickey Smiley for being honest. He could have tried to deceive you, could have tried to lie. He didn't do that. He said straight up, I can't play spades, Black America, but I still love you.
There you go.
Lord,
Ben, I am so proud to have you as my attorney and to have you as one of my best friends on this earth. I absolutely love you. That's the best defense ever.
Whatever, Ben. Whatever.
I went to FAMU. I was at FAMU this week and saw my attorney name on the side of a damn building of the Ben Crump Law School at FAMU. Because I know when I walk out of this radio station today, they're going to be out there with signs. They're going to be protesting the fact that Rickey Smiley don't know how to play cards. And thank you for coming to my defense, Ben, as you stand with Black America. Let's go. It is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, what up, man?
Man, what's going on, brother? It's good to be with you all, and I am excited because I want to talk about something other than politics for a hot second. Many of you are aware of a brilliant brother by the name of Ta-Nehisi Coates. Ta-Nehisi Coates just released his new book called The Message. And Rick, this book dives into stories that we should tell, stories that we don't tell, stories that we do tell and how we tell them and what the impact is. And he focuses in on 3 areas of the world: South Carolina, where he's from, where he's actually had his books banned previously, Dakar, and Palestine. And so, of course, the focus on Palestine has been getting the most attention. And I've just been inspired by his courageousness. The issue of the war in Israel and the Palestinian story in particular, or in some cases the lack thereof, especially within mainstream media, has a lot of people squeamish because they don't want to seem like they, quote unquote, are going against the Jews. And Ta-Nehisi is approaching this in a way that I think is brilliant. I think that not only what's happening in the Middle East and the war that is taking place, but just if you want to dive deeper and more conscientiously and I think intelligently into how do we talk about crisis areas, how do we talk about inhumanity against man, and how do we do it in a way where with a moral lens versus a political one. And so I won't go into the specifics of some of the book right now, but I will recommend that you all take a look at it, because I just love, in a day and age when people are either throwing insults at people and yelling at people because they don't want to talk to them, or they're just afraid because they're afraid of being canceled or attacked. Ta-Nehisi Coates, I think, comes with a level of intellectual courageousness, but not without a level of morality and humanity, which is really difficult to do, to bring all those things together at one time. And so I want to make that book available to folks, but also want to celebrate Ta-Nehisi and his approach as we're just in a world, man, where it just seems harder and harder for people to have real conversation as opposed to shouting matches that are rooted in fear. So you all listen, we are in a place that I want you to make sure that you are registered, and I want you to make sure that you get access to a ballot. And so please go to vote.org. You can go to my friends at collectivepact.org as well. There are so many places where you can get information on your registration to make sure your registration is up to date and that you begin to get access to your ballot, because it is more than the president and vice president. It's even more than the senators and Congress members that are on the ballot. Some of you will be voting for judges. Some of you will be voting for ballot initiatives, things that will impact your life and the life of your family. And so even if you are skittish about, I don't trust who's at the top of the ballot, the way Kay and I talked on Monday, there is so much more on the ballot that you need to be aware of that's going to impact your life. And so not only check on your registration, but as these ballots become available, please check your ballots because you can get that ballot, check off everything you need to before you ever get to the polls. And last but not least, Rick, many of you know Reverend Jamal Harrison Bryant, former pastor of Empowerment Temple, now pastor at New Birth. Some of you may not know his mother, Reverend Cecilia Bryant, who has been an unbelievable powerhouse in the AME Church and in the Christian faith. She succumbed to a battle with cancer, and I just want to celebrate her life. Man, if you were a preacher, you never wanted to come up after Reverend Cecilia Bryant prayed. That woman had a connection in prayer like few I've ever seen. And so she was an evangelist. She was a thinker. She was a writer. She was a preacher. She was a prayer. She was a wife. She was a mother. She was a servant. And even as we mourn her loss, we celebrate her life. I know that they're going to be doing a formal ceremony at Bethel AME in Baltimore on Saturday. But even as we celebrate her life and mourn her loss, I pray for my dear, dear brother, Reverend Jamal Harrison Bryant, Bishop Bryant, and Tamar Bryant as those immediate family members of just such a warrior, empress, saint, Reverend Cecilia Bryant. So just celebrate her and her family as they go through this time, as does the body. So always good to be with you, Rick. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, good to be with you, man. So sorry to hear that. Y'all keep everybody with Pastor Jamal Bryant his family lifted up in prayer, y'all. Thank you, Jeff. Y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. 4-5 in Orlando, Florida. Listen, Orlando, Florida.
Oh,
Pablo.
Can you hear me, Orlando?
Can you hear me, Orlando?
Florida.
Florida.
Pablo.
All right. I need y'all to look. I'm gonna be at Barnes & Noble today, 2418 East Colonial Drive. All right, it's right here, not far from the radio station. Everybody know where the station is, the Cox Studios. Barnes & Noble tonight, 7 o'clock, 2418 East Colonial Drive. Hey, come on, get your book signed. Don't bring nothing, no gifts. Man gave me a damn transmission in Tallahassee. Told me he fixed cars. Told me he done spray painted the transmission and then wrote Ladera on it. And gave me, sir, we are in a van, so I can't take that home. I don't have nowhere to put a transmission. He work on cars. He was nice. Right.
Yeah, dog.
You never had too many transmissions, though.
No, man, I can't. That man said, look, man, what I made for you. He pulled the cover out here and rolled it in there on a little truck. It was a purple and gold transmission. With a little down picture. I said, sir, I can't take that with me, man. We in a van, sir. We in a van. No gifts. Look, just come get your book signed where I can love on you a little bit. We're going to do a question and answer session. I'm going to get there early, as a matter of fact. I'll probably get there like an hour early so I can get in and mingle and meet the people instead of coming in there and everything is rushed. Barnes & Noble, 2418 East Colonial Drive. Okay, Orlando, Florida. So I'm going to get there early. It started at 7, but I'll probably get there about 6. And then I'm going to leave there. I'm going straight to Duval. I got a book signed in there, so I'm just so excited, man. Give a book sign and stuff. And thank y'all so much for the love. We got Ricky's DMs. What we got? Hold on, let me go to my doggone. I don't know. My computer keep acting up. This morning been acting up all morning. So we always do Rickey Smiley's DMs. And it's people lined up out real quick. It's people lined up outside of the radio station upset or protesting the station because I don't know how to play cards. So I got to go out there and talk to them.
That part.
After I get off. Now, this morning in the DMs, we got a message from Regina from Miami. Brat, what happened?
Well, she said, I have a situation that is burning my soul to keep quiet about. So at work, I work at a large health insurance company. There's about 60 employees that work in our department. And early last week, one of my coworkers that I'm not friends with, but I know them casually, took 5 days off because his mother was supposedly having surgery up in Ohio. The second day that he was supposedly in Ohio caring for his mom, I saw him out at a club here in Miami doing karaoke. He was partying, drunk, and didn't see me. Our supervisor is a very nice lady. She obviously felt bad for him and didn't charge those days to his official PTO. I feel like he lied and took advantage of her kindness, and she needs to know the type of person that he is. I'm thinking of sending an anonymous note to her so that she can make him show proof that he was actually traveling in Ohio. Technically, what he did could be considered stealing from the company, and why should he be allowed to get away with that? Because somebody was kind and trusting. I'm just trying to be a good person. Now, do y'all think this anonymous letter is the best way to go?
Wait a minute. What did I miss? Okay, he went where?
He went to Miami. He was supposed to go to Ohio because his mother was supposed to be having surgery, but she saw him out doing karaoke in Miami. He was partying drunk and he didn't see her, and she feels bad because she feels like the supervisor is a nice lady and he's taking advantage of the situation, and she felt bad, so she didn't charge it to his PTO days. But this lady need to mind her business. In my opinion, it ain't none of her business what he said to the supervisor or what the conversation was between them two. Why is she all in it unless she got a crush on him or something, or unless she
work in human resources.
Right, unless she...
And she don't feel bad for the supervisor. She mad that she couldn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, she like, well, dang, why can't I
off.
Be in the club and having a good time and using my PTO for that?
Yep.
Yeah,
she got to be the work police.
She a hater.
Yeah, leave that alone, man.
Mind your business, lady.
Sure. Watch this. Gary, what are your thoughts?
I think that, honey, he should do what he's supposed to do. His mama could have had surgery earlier that day, and he could have decided to go out to the club. So, but as for her telling the supervisor and stuff like that, she should speak up because that's why companies are defaulting now, because people are stealing time from the companies and not, honey, making it, a peaceful place. So I think,
women making it a peaceful place.
That's right. So he should definitely.
Girl?
Because taking time from the company and stuff like that, it makes it bad, for other people and stuff that's trying to, do
Gary, how many times Gary? Now, did you tell me about a time you was working at Wendy's and you stayed on the clock and you ran an errand?
Yeah, but Ricky, that was different though. I just had to go up.
How?
Because I just went up the street. That's why. I didn't.
You just did karaoke?
No, but still no. But you don't have to clock out if you're just going up the street, honey, and holding the fort down.
So you going up the street? Did that have anything to do with you working at Wendy's?
No, that didn't. Well, I was working there, but still, if I just ran through, because my coworkers say I hold it down for you until I get back. So now I just ran up the street.
So what if the drive-through got all backed up?
No, but you listen to what I
and
just
people
said.
missed their lunch break.
My coworker said she was
there.
holding it down for me while I ran up the street.
She decided to change her mind.
Well, honey, she didn't play Tyrone Davis. I could change my mind. So no, she didn't change her mind. She just kept.
They have a certain amount of people on the schedule because they need that many people to cover that shift.
Okay,
and when you going, that means that other people have to work twice as hard.
Yeah.
So you should really be ashamed of yourself.
So what's y'all point when y'all leave off the clock? And honey, I'm still sitting here in the room.
Oh my God!
I just want to tell it, baby. Let's tell it all.
Gary, what? Somebody
you ain't hurt nobody at all.
Text me.
Nobody cares.
What was your job at Wendy's?
I was the head lead. We didn't call him hamburger.
The hamburger
worker,
flipper.
But I was the lead.
The lead hamburger flipper.
Yeah, hamburger flipper, however you want to call it, honey.
Flip the hamburgers. Did you make the hamburgers or you just flipped them?
They come made already.
They didn't come no made. I had to take that ground meat out the thing in square. We had to make it square.
Square. So you took it and made it square.
Yeah, it don't just come square, Ricky. You have to make it square. You put it in a little machine and you press the thing down and the meat patty come out square.
Protein procurement.
That's protein procurement, whatever you want to call it.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 28 minutes after the hour. Y'all, everybody in Orlando, I'm going to be at Barnes & Noble tonight. Starts at 7 o'clock, but I'm going to get there early tonight at 6. 2418 East Colonial Drive, not far from the station, Orlando, Florida. Shout out to Star 94.5. Thank y'all for the opportunity. Elroy, thank you. Thank y'all for the support in Jacksonville. I'm excited to be coming to you tomorrow, so I'll be announcing where the book tour is going to be. Hey, what up, Maria?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. A new court filing provides the fullest picture yet of the 2020 election case against former President Donald Trump, outlining what special counsel Jack Smith describes as Trump's private criminal conduct. Now, the 165-page filing unveils never before disclosed evidence about Trump's actions leading up to and on January 6, 2021. Get this, Smith's motion claims Trump tried to overturn the 2020 election results as a political candidate. This is really important because he did not do that in his official role as president, according to this report, and is therefore not entitled to immunity from criminal prosecution for official actions, which the Supreme Court granted him in July.
Run that by me again.
Yeah, so...
How? Because Special K, wasn't he president January 6th?
Well, the way Jack Smith has basically he backdated the events of that he charged him with to the time when he wasn't no longer president. So he worked around. He did a workaround on the ruling that the Supreme Court made.
Right. So he's basically saying you can't escape these charges and use the whole presidential immunity anymore. So it's a new strategy. Wow. And we thought we knew a whole lot about this, but even more information is coming out. We'll continue to keep you updated. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at today's headlines. For more news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for Rock T's NFL Picks of the Week. Oh, yes, the sports genius is up in here. I don't give you the over or the under. I'm just going to tell you who's going to win the damn game. Let's get it popping. Oh, tonight, we got Thursday Night Football. Expect the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go to Atlanta and beat the Falcons. The New York Jets will bounce back and beat Minnesota and give the Vikings their first loss of the season. Baltimore over Cincinnati. Indianapolis beats Jacksonville. New England will beat the Miami Dolphins. Washington over Cleveland. Buffalo beats Houston. Carolina, believe it or not, they will get their second victory and beat Chicago. The Las Vegas Raiders will beat Denver. San Francisco over Arizona. The Rams over Green Bay. Seattle over the New York Giants. Pittsburgh beats the Dallas Cowboys. And the Kansas City Chiefs will once again be victorious over the New Orleans Saints. Sorry, Who Dat Nation. I've been riding with you, but this week, the champs is going to get the victory. If you got a problem, man, if you want to discuss this, follow me on my social media, Briggin' It Tat Tat, at Rock T Holla. ROCKT Holla. Let's get it poppin'.
You got that holla part right.
Drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard.
Catch me at the high spot.
That made me tired.
Yo! Hey, special guy, he in there doing the sport. He's doing the sports and in here bench pressing.
Let's go!
Got his shirt off and everything. Put your damn shirt on.
The damam rock.
Okay.
You the rock. He said you got that holler part right.
I feel like I just worked out. Oh, Lord.
All right, y'all, this time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jacquees has admitted that he has regrets over getting into a fight with Trey Songz, but denies ever having gotten beaten up. Ooh, Jacquees said... Jacquees, when he was asked about the incident in an interview, here's what he had to say, y'all.
We got in a fight. I went online, bro, because I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? That was our first fight. You know what I'm saying? I was really hurt because I've been around Trey since I was like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? I never expected us to ever fight phically. Verbally is different than physical fight. I won. I won.
No, you didn't. Wait. It's
I won.
impossible that you won.
I won. And I love Trey. I won. He pulled my hair. For sure. But that's my brother. Like, it's like, I should have never went on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I admit to the world I was wrong, bro.
Oh, wow. I wonder what his father-in-law think about that.
Huh?
His father-in-law, Deion Sanders, Jacquees.
Well, guess what? Boys fight sometimes. You rather them fight than pull out guns shooting each other. So I don't have a problem with a good old
more
fight.
people just go ahead and fight and then shake hands and make up like we used to do in the 80s.
Right. They don't do that no more now. All right, y'all, moving on. Russell Simmons owes 3 women a total of $3 million after failing to pay them for previously agreed upon settlements. 3 confessions of judgments were filed Wednesday in New York Supreme Court. The documents were part of a confidential settlement agreement that the women entered with Simmons in 2023. He agreed to pay each woman substantial sums for claimant alleged personal, physical injuries, and sickness by October 1st, but according to the documents, he has failed to pay. Simmons pledged to pay $1.265 million to each of 2 of the women and $515,000 to another woman. So he has not paid yet, and they are waiting for him to pay. I suggest with all this stuff going on, if he got it, go on and pay them so his name ain't in the media. But maybe he don't got it or wasn't planning to pay, or you can make a payment plan, bro. Do something, because you don't want your name out here circulating right now, like, because the heat is on Diddy. So you'd rather keep the heat on one person to get it put on yourself as well. Moving on, you know what? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note before Dave come on telling me time. All right, y'all, coming up next, we got the Praise Mixed Down with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.